With the Venmo debit card, you can turn the spa day that your friends paid you back for
into concert tickets that you can earn up to 5% cash back on.
Where a spa day with the girls becomes concert tickets. Visit venmo.me/debit to learn more. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to license by MasterCard International Incorporated. Terms apply. Dosh cashback terms apply.
Everyone knows PayPal is a checkout button for online payments, but now you can use your PayPal debit card online and tap to pay in-store. The PayPal debit card is your ultimate pal in paying smart, everywhere. And now it earns you 5% cash back on a monthly category of your choosing. Restaurants, apparel, groceries, health and beauty, and gas on up to $1,000 of monthly purchases. So let's do this after the podcast. Start earning 5% cash back with the PayPal debit card today. Don't just pay, PayPal. Terms apply. See PayPal app. This card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to license by MasterCard International, Inc.
The all-new 2025 Nissan Armada Pro 4X provides freedom. Freedom to explore, to go wherever you want, with your whole crew and all your toys. With a twin-turbo V6 engine, 8,500 pounds of towing capacity, and seating for 8, this unshakable fortress of a vehicle is built to take you on your next adventure. Drive the all-new 2025 Nissan Armada today. Learn more at nissanusa.com. Intelligent four-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
Have you ever felt that uneasy anxiety when the 4 p.m. hour strikes? The creeping meal-related distress that happens when you don't quite feel prepared? You know, dinner dread. Let's get rid of that unpleasant feeling forever with one word. Stouffer's. No matter what happens, you'll have a dinner plan that everyone loves with Stouffer's. Some chicken enchiladas or a cheesy chicken and broccoli pasta bake is always welcome, whether it's Plan A or Plan D-licious. When the clock strikes dinner, think Stouffer's. Shop now for family favorites.
This is the story of the one. As a quality technician in a food processing center, she knows that making the right call is the best way to avoid a recall. That's why she trusts Grainger's world-class supply chain to deliver the high-quality supplies she needs to help keep her production line, her equipment, and her customers happy and healthy. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We've got some exciting news today to start off the show. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I love that, Jeff. What do you got?
Because, Brooke, get this.
Okay.
The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service just released a list of 5 invasive animals that Americans are encouraged to hunt, catch, and cook.
Yay!
All right.
Fry 'em up, Jeff. What do we got?
If you see one of these by the side of the road, get ready to stop the car and jump onto its back and ride it right into that barbecue.
What the heck?
Because number 1 is feral hogs.
Yeah.
Now, should we be eating feral animals of any kind?
Probably not.
Yes.
The U.S. Wildlife Service says absolutely they want you to.
Dude, all wildlife is feral. You know that, right?
I thought feral is like rabies.
No, feral just literally means wild.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the hogs with rabies, too, are fine to eat. That's okay. Number 2 is green iguanas.
Ooh, interesting.
Supposed to eat them? Wait, what?
They are eating up all the native U.S. plants, and apparently they taste like Wingstop.
The tail seems very meaty.
Yeah.
We're going to find out soon. And the final 3 animals on the please eat list are the snake-headed fish.
Okay.
What the heck is
It
that?
literally has a head that looks like a snake.
Heck no.
Come on, sashimi that bad boy
No,
up.
that looks like an eel-fish hybrid.
Let's do
Also,
it.
invasive carp.
Oh, yeah, those carp.
You know the fish that they have in the hotel lobbies?
Yeah.
Now they want you to just jump right in, bite into one. Raw. They're invading our country.
Couple of, looks like a koi fish, but it's not. They're
It's
carp.
huge. They're
This one's-
ginormous.
And
Absolutely.
last, the 5th invasive species that the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service wants us to catch and eat is the nutria,
Oh, what's that?
which
I've
is
never heard of that.
basically a beaver that's too lazy to actually build a dam.
It's adorable. Oh, what's it called?
I mean,
Nutria.
that's the thing.
A nutria.
Like, there's a lot of adorable things that we eat already. Cows are cute. Pigs are cute.
Chickens are actually pretty cute,
I
too.
know. Like, come on.
A lot of adorable
This
things that
little
we don't eat that I wish we could. So
Like salamanders.
there's a lot of stuff out there, but Brooke is probably coming into work with a Tupperware of snakefish chowder tomorrow for all of us to try.
Sure. I'll give you all a bite. What if I put it in a bread bowl? Would you like it
Oh,
better?
even better.
There's
So
chunks of snakefish in it.
there you go. That's the invasive species you need to hunt and eat. And while you're snacking on it, why not enjoy listening to the shot collar question of the day with a man whose voice can make Brooke's mom feral or rabid.
No,
or
just
any
wild.
of it.
That
We
just
lost the
means
meaning.
wild. There's no diseases.
She
with
for sure
feral.
gets
I mean, there
wild
could
during
be,
this
but-
segment.
Okay.
Show them why.
Boys and girls, step right up, because today is the birthday of the one, the only Harry Houdini. The magic man who could escape from anything. Handcuffs, straitjackets. He even escaped from jury duty.
Now that's skill.
In the 1920s, that was not easy to do because there was only like 4 dozen people in the entire country.
You're selected for every jury.
So, in honor of the great Houdini, we'll be playing a special Houdini or Who-Don't-y edition of Plenty of 20. Here's how it works. You say a number 1 through 20. I'll tell you about a famous feat or trick from his past. You just have to tell me, was it Houdini, if it's real, or Who-Don't-y, if it's made up?
I want to say it just to say it.
We'll start with the woman who can do a vanishing act on any rich man's bank account,
Hey.
Alexis.
That's a useful one.
5.
Number 5. Houdini once claimed he could escape from quicksand and then immediately lost a shoe and had to be rescued. Was that a Houdini or a Who-Don't-y?
Could you be rescued in time? I feel like in the movies it sucks you up real quick.
My father-in-law got stuck in quicksand.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
There's someone you know.
But what I didn't know is that there's typically a bottom to it.
All right. Well, I mean, if your father-in-law survived it, Houdini did too.
Yeah.
So Houdini.
Yeah.
Alexis says Houdini. That's a Who-Don't-y. That did not happen.
Oh, wait, that's what I meant, because it didn't.
I know, and I
Shoot.
decided to
said
take
that
your answer anyway. Keeping it moving. Brooke, it's your turn.
All right, 12.
Number 12. In 1922, Houdini was buried under 6 feet of dirt to prove he could escape, but halfway through, he realized it was a terrible idea. Turns out dirt isn't very breathable. Was this a Houdini or a Who-Don't-y?
Oh my God, you almost suffocated?
Yeah, I'm going to go with this guy didn't always fully think out his tricks, so I'm going to go with it is Houdini.
Whoa.
Brooke said Houdini. That is. It's Houdini. Yeah.
What the heck?
Jose, it's your turn.
Okay, trick number 10.
Number 10. Jose, Houdini made the entire city of Cleveland, Ohio disappear for 5 minutes.
No.
And no one noticed. Was that Houdini or Who-Don't-y?
Where'd it go, Jake? I always want to know, where do things go when they're disappeared?
I
bro?
think it's more important that no one noticed that Cleveland was gone.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you can make it disappear in the modern day and people wouldn't notice it wasn't there. So this is
LeBron James may notice.
Yeah.
Not
Loves that city.
anymore.
I don't think it's possible, Jake.
You
So
don't believe in Houdini?
I'm gonna say Who-Don't-y.
Jose got to say Who-Don't-y. And it was worth it. It was a Who-Don't-y. I don't even know how you would make a city disappear.
I bet Chris
That's
Angel
because you're
will
not a
figure it out.
magician.
That is true, Brooke. Feel worse about myself. Jeffrey, it's your turn.
Number 8.
Number 8. Houdini tried to break out of a barrel over Niagara Falls, but the barrel floated gently to shore before he even started, and he had to redo the stunt 6 months later. Was that a Houdini or a Who-Don't-y?
Oh, yeah. The early 1900s was the golden age of Niagara Falls barrel runs.
People were doing this a lot.
It's maybe like one person survived.
Yeah, a lot of people died.
It was not Houdini. You would know about that. So that's Who-Don't-y.
Jeffrey said Who-Don't-y. That's Who-Don't-y.
Good logic.
He's like, find some dirt to bury me under. That's a real challenge.
Brooke, it's your turn. Need a number.
Let's go 17.
In 1919, Houdini had police lock him up completely naked in real jail cells. Did he do it because he wanted to show he wasn't hiding anything that would help free him? Or did he just enjoy being nude around the cops like Jeffrey? Regardless, was his naked jail cell trick a Houdini or a Who-Don't-y?
That's interesting.
I think I know where you hit the key, guys.
I believe that man was totally in the nude. Let's go Houdini.
Nudini? Interesting. Brooke said Houdini. That's correct. And if TikTok had existed back then, this would have been a whole viral challenge called hashtag Naked Jail Escape.
You know he wanted to show off his six-pack abs.
Jose, in 1925, at the Bertrand Island Amusement Park in New Jersey, they introduced the first mechanical bull, which Houdini escaped from while wearing a straitjacket. Was that a Houdini or Houdon'ty?
And then a college sorority girl hopped on after. That was easy. The mechanical bull's throwing me off, so I'm going to say my new favorite word, Houdon'ty.
Jose said Houdon'ty. That is... Yeah, that's Houdon'ty.
I did it, I win.
Very sadly, Houdini died before the first mechanical bull came out.
Oh, he would have loved him.
So, Brooke, Jose, Jeffrey, you've all gotten today's questions right, which means Alexis loses. Plenty of 20.
Can't escape the dog shot collar.
That's right. You're going to get shocked while singing Do You Believe in Magic by the Lovin' Spoonful.
I thought it was going to be Houdini by Dua Lipa, but no.
Oh, is that that song?
Yeah, that's okay.
Come on,
Do you believe in magic?
Oh.
In a young girl's heart. How's the magic in?
This is black magic.
Stop. Wherever it starts and it's out.
Oh my God. Wow. I think she just cursed the studio.
You did. That was your shock collar question of the day. We got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
The more you listen to your kids, the closer you'll be. So we asked kids, what do you want your parents to hear?
I feel sometimes that I'm not listened to. I would just want you to listen to me more often and evaluate situations with me and lead me towards success.
Listening is a form of love. Find resources to help you support your kids and their emotional well-being at sounditouttogether.org. That's sounditouttogether.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and Pivotal.
You Feelin' This Too is a horror anthology podcast. It brings different creators to tell 10 vile,
No. Ah!
grotesque,
Oh my God.
horrific stories on what scares them the most. You Feelin' This Too? Listen on March 26th on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
In 2020, a group of young women found themselves in an AI-fueled nightmare.
Someone was posting photos. It was just me naked. Well, not me, but me with someone else's body parts.
This is Levittown, a new podcast from iHeart Podcasts, Bloomberg, and Kaleidoscope about the rise of deepfake pornography and the battle to stop it. Listen to Levittown on Bloomberg's Big Take podcast. Find it on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Are you hungry? Colleen Witt here, and Eating While Broke is back for season 4 every Thursday on the Black Effect Podcast Network. This season, we've got a legendary lineup serving up broke dishes and even better stories. On the menu, we have Tony Baker, Nick Cannon, Melissa Ford, October London, and Carrie Harper Howie turning Big Macs into big moves. Catch Eating While Broke every Thursday on the Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your favorite shows. Come hungry for season 4.
That feeling of owning your first Mercedes-Benz is hard to believe, but it's real. From the leather stitching to the iconic design, every element of a Mercedes lives up to its reputation. See for yourself at your local dealer. Offers are waiting.